Hello and welcome. So I have a video here today I'm going to react to titled The Scariest Videos That Were Found on the Internet by King Frostmere. Links in the description. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Unknown entity.
The following video was uploaded by user Bunnytoes. She states the following. Unknown voice, unknown entity. A couple of years ago, I gave my old iPhone SE to my grandkids. They like to take a bunch of pictures and videos, so I went through it to delete stuff to make sure they have space. I was going through their phone on Christmas Eve 2018 when I came across this video. This video shook me to the core though. After 2 years, this still creeps me out and I still think about this almost every day.
Let's change your butt. You smell like you poopy.
Poopy diaper. Stinky.
What do you guys think? Could they capture the spirit of their grandma here? Or was something else visiting from another realm? Maybe even a shadow person? Let me ask you guys, are you...
I don't think it was some weird entity. I think it was the person that was going to clean the poopy diaper. She went to get probably the cleanings, the wipes, the new diaper, and that's what we saw in the background, is my guess.
perhaps an inspiring video editor yourself, or would love to start editing your own projects? Today's video sponsor, Wondershare Filmora, has you covered. This editing software is perfect for both beginners and experienced users. It comes with a ton of awesome effects, filters, transactions, and even a huge library of royalty-free music. With the latest update, Filmora 10 version 10.5, you'll have access to a ton of new features, including auto reframe, to recreate the same videos on different aspect ratios within seconds. AR stickers, which lets you add unique and fun stickers to your face motion. The paid add-on AI portrait, which lets you automatically remove backgrounds from your videos. Audio
Automatically remove backgrounds. Nice. No need for a green screen.
effects to apply many different audio effects to your video, and the Filmora Effects library integration, which will offer you more than 20,000 effects to choose from without the need of leaving the software. Let me show you one of these tools in action. Let's say I want to use the AR stickers. With our video clip of choice imported, we just navigate to Effects and select AR stickers. Now we want to look for a fun sticker. Let's pick the sunglasses. I click and simply drag them onto my video file. And just like that, they will follow my head movement. Amazing! If you would love to get into content creation yourself, I highly recommend to download Wondershare Filmora 10 in the description below and give it a try for free. Filmora is currently offering you a back-to-school campaign deal, which will grant you up to 42% off. Please check the link in the description to start your own editing journey today.
Pretty cool software.
The following video was found on the profile of Ashley Haight. It is stated that the security camera captured something really odd that evening. Ashley's husband was alone at home at the time of the recording and decided to close the blinds for the rest of the night. He slightly pushes the Wise camera out of the way to lower the blinds. But for some reason, there seemed to be another person with him.
Oh. Look like a kid.
He had no idea who or what exactly it was, however. There was no child at home at the time, which is why both believe this to be a spirit. What else could it have been? Mysterious.
Maybe the child just came home early and he didn't realize they went home.
This video was recorded by a user who states that one Friday night he saw something rather unusual appear in his doorbell camera. He was having a friend over and they both spent the last couple of hours playing video games. At some point, the young man received a motion alert from his camera, so he opened it on his computer and was quite freaked out to say the least. Let's see.
Yo, what is that?
What is that? It's not moving.
You see that, Mom?
Yeah, I see it. Oh,
What the?
the heck?
A creeper was standing in front of their house. It is unknown what that person wanted and how they got there. The two men were pretty uneasy, and the figure had disappeared seconds after this recording. Was it somebody playing a prank on them?
Could
Or was
be.
there something else going on? The next video was forwarded by Flower's Son, and it is said that it was recorded in the home of a young family in Russia. They have been experiencing strange activity lately, orbs and even strange shadows that move from room to room every so often. This night, the father saw a bright orb out of nowhere and started recording.
What is that? Maybe it's a drone with really bright lights. Oh,
Whatever this light source was seemed to fly straight into the television.
I don't know. That seemed like video editing trickery for some reason.
And unfortunately destroying it by doing so. Where could this unexplained light source have come from, in your opinion? If it wasn't just a video project, of course. Is it some form of ball lightning? Curious. The next video was recorded in Santiago, Chile, in the year 2012. It was recorded by a father who was filming a group of children singing for the local church choir. He wanted to record the memories on his cell phone. He stated that he was absolutely sure that nobody else was with him in his seat row at that time. His camera, however, recorded something really interesting.
Oh. Like a faint figure.
Transparent person is walking in front of the camera. Very odd indeed. The man showed the footage to the priest after, who believed this to be an angel perhaps, who was visiting that day. Could this be? Guess we will never know for sure. The next one is a really unusual video. It was sent to me by Sandy, and the story goes that it was recorded by a baby monitor in a home in the United States. The father noticed that something didn't seem right with this recording and shared it on Facebook in hopes to find answers. The man stated, "I'm a very skeptical person. However, I don't know how to explain this. Our son woke up in the middle of the night and he has a stuffed animal in his baby bed. What struck me at first was how cold it was in the room. The monitor showed only 18 degrees Celsius. We never keep the house below 21 degrees, however. Then I noticed the following.
it's moving. The bear is moving.
For whatever reason, we noticed that the teddy bear seemed to be moving. But how is that possible? Was a ghost perhaps moving it? Hence the steep drop in temperature. The family believes that something otherworldly must have been at play here. Could this be? User Drew is a real estate agent and oftentimes has to travel around the state to take photos of different properties. Today, he found something really odd and was looking for help on Reddit. He states, "I was photographing a home today in Chattanooga. The homeowner warned me and the realtor told me that the house apparently is haunted." She goes on to say that the home was used as an army hospital during the Civil War. This photo was taken of the tree's face, and I didn't notice the figure behind it until this evening.
Oh.
I walked all around that field photographing it for the seller, and not once did I see the shape. Looks like a person. And it doesn't show up in any other shots. After receiving a couple of suggestions and questions, Drew follows up by saying, "I would notice if I needed to remove a garbage bag stuck on a fence or a big piece of fabric that was hanging there. There was nothing there after the photo was snapped." The stories I have heard about this property, the number of people who died in that field, and just the fact that nothing else lines up to me, it makes me scratch my head. What did I take a picture of? So, what do you guys think? Could it be a real ghost? The next video was shared by a couple of friends who were exploring an old and dry water channel that hasn't been operated or been used in years. The group states that on the other side of the channel there is a patch of fig trees. A local legend tells about a mystical creature that supposedly is living in there. Being attracted by the creepy tales of this creature, they decided to check this area out. Thunder struck the skies at the time, but that didn't scare the young group off. Is it the mythical creature they were hoping to find? Pretty unusual to say the least. Maybe somebody pranked them this night.
It's Yoda.
But maybe not. Maybe it is real. Following incidents have been documented by user Alex Calvoy's Haunted. Ever since inheriting some items of his deceased great-grandfather, the young man states that unusual activity has started to unfold in his apartment. It got so bad that he decided to create a video diary and to share his encounters on video. Furniture being moved was just one of the many events he has experienced over the last few months.
Okay, I just heard a loud bang out here, and it's the middle of the night. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. Hello? Huh. Hello? Is there somebody here? Is there somebody?
But it got worse.
Okay, I was just hearing some scary noises coming from the entrance, and it happened. I'm out here in my living room again, which is right by where that chair moved the other night, and I don't know, there's just been like scary going on around that.
What was that? Something peaked.
It was the first time for him to capture an actual shadow being. He believes that this could have been his great-grandfather. Is that possible? Alex believes that the spirit might want him to find something specific with those keys. A wild story for sure. Many people believe, though, that dark shadow beings never intend for friendly visits.
I got the keys.
Now we want to look at a recent recording from Mario Lara, who became quite famous this year due to his haunted piñata, which he had hanging in his party store for several months. Lately, paranormal activity has also started to unfold in their apartment, however. If you remember, a few weeks ago, they captured the spirit of a child, making it up the stairs and just standing there in the living room. Creepy. Today, we see the recording of another CCTV camera, which captured the attack of one of his staff members. The young woman was just getting some items out of a storage box when the following unfolded.
What? What the heck? What the?
Something grabbed the woman by the leg and dragged her towards the room in the back.
I'd be freaked out.
Terrifying. Was it the haunted work of the piñata doll once more?
Get rid of that piñata.
Or was something else going on here? Speaking of invisible and terrifying things, this recording has been shared by Kelsey Miller, the young mother, her husband and a family friend who were out this day, and they were picking up some supplies for their house.
Oh.
Something unseen seemed to have attacked their little daughter. See
weird.
how forceful she's being pushed towards the ground? Her mother confronts her daughter about what had happened the following day.
Huh? What happened?
A dog hurt me.
A what?
A dog hurt me.
What?
I heard him burning through my egg.
Who did?
A dog
A ghost?
A dog hurt me.
Ghost man.
A ghost came and hurt you?
You know me how my egg is that.
Why did you hurt your leg?
My dog hurt me and his boom to me and out and do boom to me.
She states that a ghost man was responsible for this event. How terrifying. But the mother states that she wants to keep an eye open from now on for more of these paranormal and potentially dangerous happenings. I find this is a good idea. The following has been captured by a superintendent after a fire broke out in an old apartment complex. They were checking the lower floors for any residents that hadn't made it out of the building yet. But it turned out that everybody was outside on the streets at this point. This snapshot, however, says otherwise. The silhouette of a man in black appears in the background. The face looks transparent and really strange. Many believe this to be a being of paranormal nature. Since nobody was in the hallway at the time, other than the two men, how do we explain this? Creepy for sure.
Weird.
The next recordings were shared by Maximum Disclosure. The man states that a lot of paranormal events have been unfolding in their house. In particular, there seemed to be a lot of nightly activity. They could hear somebody walking up the staircase at night. The stomps were so loud at times that they decided to install a security camera on the second floor to see what was going on there. Something strange is going on in this video. It's as if a shadow is visible at the bottom of the stairs. Really mysterious, right? On another recording, it appears that an object is being moved at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, it's like a ball.
It was in the middle of the night and nobody was awake at the time. The family believes that it was the doing of an unseen entity. Could this be so?
Oh,
It is pretty odd though,
that is weird.
whatever it was. Franklin J has sent the next video. It is one of these really bone-chilling ones from Asia. The story goes that the two women were recording a video for school. It was a rehearsal, and they were discussing this subject for class. A few minutes in, however, they get interrupted by a voice that seemed to be stemming from the living room next door. Then one of the friends goes checking. Can't find anything though. So they decide to look again together. A creepy woman appears in the corner, right in front of the closet. And then she scares the bejeebus out of us by crawling towards us. Stuff
freaking me
straight out of a
out.
horror movie, isn't it? Probably not real. However, terrifying enough to feature it for you. I hope you all will sleep well after seeing this.
Definitely staged, I think.
Tonight, we are following a group of 3 teenagers who want to know if there lies any truth behind the claim that this house is being haunted by a roaming lady ghost. As they inspect the abandoned building, they notice a ladder that leads up to the attic. And of course, why not take a look, right? The attic reveals nothing but darkness. But still, they climb the ladder. After hearing strange sounds from one corner, they capture this.
Halloween decoration? I don't know. It's freaky looking.
Have they come across the lady ghost that is said to haunt this building? Who can say for sure? User Crims has shared the following really mysterious recording in the paranormal Reddit section. It was captured by the security camera of his workplace. He states, "Check this out. So one of my employees found this emergency door wide open. When I reviewed the footage, I saw the following happening. Take a good look. There's clearly something happening once the door is open. It was an old CCTV system, and we never got an HD system until like last year."
You see it?
Well, what do you guys think? There's clearly something opening the door, and then this transparent shadowy thing appears. It's a little dark object that is visible at knee height. Of course, we can't be absolutely sure that it wasn't simply artifacts caused by the camera. However, the door opening without any apparent reason makes this all a little bit weird.
You see it?
The door opening, it could be just the air pressure. Maybe it wasn't latched, so the air pressure just pushed it open.
Thank you guys for watching.
Alright, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one.